Sometimes when I think of the world religions, they seem to me like the spokes of a wheel, all converging towards a center, which is so similar in all the traditions, what I would call an esoteric or contemplative center. And then as the further out of the spokes of the wheel you go, the more each religion takes on the attributes of its own culture, its own mythology, until at the farthest end of the spokes, they're quite separated from the other ones. But at the center, there's such a common set, I would say even, of central insights and maybe even beliefs. Does that make sense to you? Has that been your experience? What do other world religions have to teach Christianity, for example?
Well, each has its own particular revelation or genius or cultural contribution to make. If you think of the great founders of all the religions as the prime force of every religion, it's their experience, their extraordinary encounter with the ultimate reality that is the source and that constitutes the future essence of the tradition. So the tradition is the experience as it's handed on. Thus, in the Eastern religions, you have something that's called a lineage, and the lineage is not only a teaching, but it's an experience that is passed on from generation to generation through some guru who is believed to have incorporated, embodied, and assimilated, or been assimilated by the same or similar experience to the founder. And so it's that experience, that existential contact with the original spirit that the guru has, which he received from his teacher or her teacher, and which has to be passed on if you're going to maintain the tradition. So you cannot rely on books or rules to transmit the tradition. They are only a context or a social necessity to have some body that has the container in which the tradition can be adequately passed on.